Good afternoon. My name is Selvam, and I'm the CEO of DiscoveryIoT. A $1 trillion problem, an issue that affects all brands, small and large alike, in an industry that is extremely cost conscious and runs very low on trust. Welcome to supply chain. We at DiscoveryIoT are solving the major problems that the supply chain industry faces by bringing together artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and blockchain technologies. Now, when we say supply chain, the mental picture that we immediately make of is that of large trucks hauling cargo on the interstate freeways. Well, that's just one part of the supply chain. The supply chain space covers everything right from procurement of raw materials from your suppliers, converting them to finished products, shipping them to warehouses, and then onward to distributors, retail outlets, and all the way to the end consumers. Now, through this entire supply chain, one of the critical challenges that brands face is that they have absolutely no visibility or understanding of where their products are at any point of time. Because of this, they end up spending marketing dollars all over the place, which is highly inefficient and suboptimal. And because the data that they have access to is not real time, it also leads to situations where they end up running out of stock in particular retail outlets, at the same time having too much inventory in other retail outlets. Globally, companies, brands world over waste close to $1 trillion on account of these inefficiencies. Now, how are we solving this? There are 3 layers to the discovery solution. First is the DiscoveryIoT. The DiscoveryIoT is an IoT tag, it's an Internet of Things tag, which is being built at a very low cost of 10 cents a piece, which means it is actually affordable to affix a DiscoveryIoT on daily products like a bottle of shampoo or a tube of toothpaste. The second layer is the user community. We are building a community of public users who would have our mobile application installed on their smartphones. Now, when the user comes within the proximity of the DiscoveryIoT or the IoT tag, the two of them pair automatically, and the location of the DiscoveryIoT or the product is stored on the blockchain. The third layer that we are building is the whole data analytics and artificial intelligence layer, which converts all this data collected into meaningful information for brands. For instance, this could include insights like letting Cadbury know that, hey, there is this particular outlet where you're probably going to run out of stock tomorrow. You might want to refill your product there. Or even there's this other outlet where you have too much inventory and you might want to do something to liquidate stocks there. So that's the data analytics and AI layer that's being built on top. Now, if you look at it, this application goes far beyond retail. It even touches the consumer level. For instance, if a DiscoveryIoT is put on a bottle of shampoo that you have, that Amazon sold to you last month, and 20 days into the month, the DiscoveryIoT automatically detects that there's only 2 days of shampoo left in the bottle in your bottle. This information automatically goes to Amazon, and Amazon can immediately alert their warehouses, the distribution centers to resupply that bottle of shampoo to you without any active involvement from your side. So it's not just from a retail perspective, understanding whether products are moving or not. Even at the consumer level, there's this amazing visibility and data that brands and service providers can get by using our service. Now, this is how the solution works. I'll just skip over this because I spoke about it already. Some of the key features and benefits of our solution is, one, it enables brands to track their products at very, very low costs. So the tracking cost in our solution is less than 4 cents a month, which means the IoT-based tracking solution can actually be implemented for day-to-day products like a tube of toothpaste or a bottle of shampoo, and not just restricted to the high-end luxury handbags that IoT is used to today. And the data that we give to clients has real-time visibility, which means they can take immediate corrective action and act to avoid any stockout situations. The reports that are built, the data analytics layer that is built on top is completely customizable depending on each brand's requirements. And the whole system runs on a token-based structure, which means enterprises pay us for these services in the form of our tokens, and we reward the user community for lending their cellular data network in the form of our tokens as well. And because this whole thing is a community-powered network, the ledger is completely decentralized, which means it is tamper-proof and it's an immutable ledger. There is no hardware or infrastructure requirement to operate the solution, which means you don't need RFID readers, barcode scanners to track products, which makes this solution totally scalable and reliable. In terms of who are we? We are an existing business. We have been in the supply chain space for more than 3 years. This company already works with some of India's largest FMCG and consumer durable brands, and we have tremendous supply chain domain experience. On an annual basis, we handle more than 150 million pounds of products through our supply chain network, and we already provide manual tracking solutions to all of our clients. A semi-automatic MVP product is expected to be launched in 4 weeks. And in other words, we are not building a solution in search of a problem here. We have an existing problem. We have an existing solution that's already running. We are moving it to the blockchain to make it far more scalable and far more at a far lower cost to clients. In terms of the team, Kumar and I, we are the co-founders. I come with more than 12 years of experience in the supply chain domain, having worked with companies like Dell. Kumar is a techie. He is an expert in the areas of IoT and AI. And our blockchain team is about 12 members strong. In addition to this, our offline supply chain services business, where we provide the manual tracking solutions, that team is more than 60 members strong already. On the advisors side, we have a world-class advisory board comprising of the who's who of the crypto and the blockchain space. And we will be onboarding announcing a few more great additions to this board over the next couple of weeks. We are raising funds in the form of an ICO. We'll be launching our ICO in a couple of months' time. We are officially kickstarting our private token sale at the event today. So why should someone invest in us? So we are building a highly scalable solution to, that addresses a real and existing enterprise problem in the market today. And the market size is massive. Moreover, we have a very strong team that has deep domain expertise and knows what it's doing. So these are our contact details. And at this time, I'd like to answer any questions that you may have. I think I have a couple of minutes more. If you have any questions specifically, I'll be glad to answer. Okay. So we are in booth 606. So if you have any further clarifications that you might want to take, we'll be very glad to answer them. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.